Thank you, President Rees, Board of Regents, faculty, staff, families, and of course, fellow students. Well, we made it. Here we are, all lined up neatly in rows, caps and tassels bobbing about as we count down the last few minutes until we can put more letters behind our names, MA or MS, in something important. The empty diploma folders resting in our hands or under our chairs are the final promise of a degree that will qualify us to do something new or better, or allow us to do it with more confidence. Several years ago, J.K. Rowling, who gave us Harry Potter as her gift, reminded Harvard graduates of this reality. The things we value often don't come easily, and they shouldn't. When all is said and done, she counseled, the knowledge that you have emerged wiser and stronger means that you are secure in your ability to survive. You will never truly know yourself or the strengths of your relationships until both have been tested. Assuring them such knowledge is a true gift, painfully won. She suggested the struggles may be worth as much, if not more than, the diploma we celebrate here today. As we watched across the stage earlier, it was, in part, because we followed the path Ms. Rowling described, each of us in his or her own unique way. Over these few years, we have learned to juggle life, work, family, and study, perhaps not expecting also to make room for even greater challenges: health, death, loss, and discouragement. All a part of that internal test of self, but we made it. As we recess in a few short minutes, each of us takes with us the confidence gained through our perseverance. We saw it through when we weren't sure we could make it, and we are, as Ms. Rowling pronounced, wiser and stronger. For most of us, the simple challenges of pursuing the degree, whether online or in the classrooms here in St. Paul, will remain lifetime memories as we put our new learning and life experiences during these years of study to work. There was a sometimes relentless intensity of completing a semester-long course in 7 weeks, one after another. Is there anything less natural in the world than professionally discussing and chatting in cyberspace or working on a group project in Google Docs? And then there was the job, the considerate boss who perhaps allowed for you to carve out a flexible schedule to compensate for the times you had to leave early to make it to class. Perhaps you went into work an hour early, and this may well have disrupted the dynamics of family life, including who gets the kids to school or daycare, when do their lunches get packed, what if someone in the family became ill? Well, you learned to juggle, you figured out how to compensate, you humbled yourself to request and accept an extension on an assignment, or help from family and friends. And that kind of juggling act was the easy part. Each of us was in some way tested beyond the academic requirements. Yet, together those experiences shaped and strengthened us, academically and personally, and still, we made it. Whether online or classroom-based, we remember the grueling weekends slogging through the current draft of the Lit Review, which led to the 20-page proposal for career-changing action supported by research. Those weekends are marked by the memory of our pouty-faced children and exhausted spouse wheezing wistfully as they headed off to the park or the pool, a soccer game, or a birthday party, while their repeated complaints about never seeing us reverberated through our overstuffed minds. And these were the simple and the expected hurdles. Many of you here have endured other challenges, deeper, more personal, and more unexpected. You know, the ones that threatened to be dream or life breakers, or worse yet, caused all else to fade from importance. And yet you're here, and only those dearest and closest to you can understand the depth of the pain and sacrifice that led to this moment. From these you have emerged stronger, wiser, kinder, more understanding, and more capable than all those class chats and presentations and papers could have produced. Together, the degree you receive today and life have prepared you for what will follow. Indeed, you made it. As you leave here today, remember that life teaches us too. Go out and embrace it all. Those formal academic traditions and all the very real experiences have strengthened and created this better person. Take risks, try the impossible, and discover beauty even in what goes wrong. Use that diploma that will fill the folder you carry from here today to remind and assure yourself that you are equipped for the opportunities and the potholed roads ahead. Embrace it all. If Jesus were speaking here today, he would advise us not to worry. He would assure us of God's presence in our lives, and he would remind us of Paul's teaching when he assured the Philippians that they, like he, can do all things through him who strengthens me. He would not promise easy, but he would likely exhort us to do our best. So as you leave today, I would encourage you to heed the baritone words of my beloved spiritual mentor, Pastor Jose Ruiz, who in his best broken English and with a twinkle in his eye encourages us always with the words, "Go, work very hard, for you made it, and he strengthens you." Thank you.